How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Sorry.
So what'd you think about your performance overall today?
Yeah. You know, lots of ups and downs. But you know, I think as a whole, just super excited to see you know, put some long drives together. Had some big plays. Had a couple of good scrambles. But overall, I mean, I felt like we had great protection up front. I feel like I had a lot of time. I think our DBs on the other side were, you know, they're the best that I've seen them ever play. And you know, they did have a good job. And I think we did a great job running the ball.
Yeah.
I think that was one of our best things. Phil and Keith did a great job. And it was super excited to see them just kind of get loose. So.
What happened on those 2 picks? Anything you felt like you could have done differently?
Yeah, I mean, I think just great plays by them. You know, on the first one, it was just a tip, and the second one was just good play by Nate. So, you know, obviously would want them back, but not sure, you know, what all I would have done differently. Just sometimes you just got to hand it to them. You know, they made a great play on both of them. So.
You and Brady still seem to have like immediate impact on the field, especially over the middle of the field. Can you talk about how your relationship with him has grown, as the connection with the tight ends as a whole?
Yeah, you know, Jake's had a heck of a spring. I mean, I think I've seen him step up more as a leader than anybody else on this team. It's been so fun to just see him just kind of just grow into the guy that he's and the player that he's becoming. Just, you know, he made a bunch of good plays last year, but he's really just becoming more of a leader and just really stepping into the role. And you know, I think Davis just really kind of led him into that and kind of showed him the way. So yeah, it's been awesome to see him been balling out. So.
Yeah. You guys attacked the middle of the field a lot with those tight ends today. Has that been a noticeable difference in Garrett's system in this offense?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think, you know, we're trying to attack every single spot of the field, and I think we're confident that we can put the ball wherever we want right now. So, and that's just, you know, that's props to Coach Riley. So.
Do you feel like that y'all are doing that more? Y'all have done that more this spring than maybe under previous offense?
I'm not sure.
So as we looked at the fall and just how the offseason continues to progress, and with the spring game in your back pocket, like what kind of areas of your game are you looking to grow the most?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, just continue to learn the offense. You know, we've had just 15 practices in this offense, so just super excited just going into the summer and just, you know, skills and drills and just routes on air and film room, and you know, we'll have a good 4 months of just getting to work and just learning more. Really, I think that's the biggest part. But I mean, just continue to do pocket presence and just chemistry with the receivers. I think that's the biggest part. Just super proud of our offensive line right now. I think they had a heck of a spring. It was so fun to just, you know, feel safe back there. And not that I didn't last year, but they're just really come together. Just more leaders up there. So.
Have you noticed, I think you guys had both more than 60 passes and 60 rushes today. Has that play split been pretty even, do you feel like, in the spring?
I honestly have. I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention a lot in practice just because it's practice. Like, nothing's really scripted anymore. So, sure.
But if you guys, because I know Coach Riley and even some of you guys have talked about the fact that you're not, it's air raid, but you're not going to abandon the run. Have you guys been running the ball a lot?
I mean, we got Will Shipley and Phil Moff in the backfield. We're not just, you know, we're gonna use them, and you got to see that today with Phil. I mean, I wish, you know, he's a baller. So it's fun to have them both back there, and you know, we didn't even have Will out there today, and we still ran the ball great. So.
You said you don't pay attention to that kind of stuff in practice. What are you paying attention to, and what stood out to you that you're really excited about? And maybe you didn't get to show the fans today, because obviously we're not opening up the playbook to show everybody everything yet.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think just, you know, we ran a portion of our offense, and we're just trying to get really good at less things right now, and we're just trying to just get better at what we're doing. And I wouldn't say that there's really anything different about what we held back, just different variances to different plays. And but, you know, I think we succeeded in a lot of really good ways today, and just a lot of, you know, I'd say the biggest part was just we put really long drives together, which is just really good, especially in a spring game. So, yeah.
There's so much to look at and say, like, gosh, there's a lot that probably feels different for Cade Klubnik, right? You're officially coming in as labeled that starter. You've got a new offensive coordinator. For all the things that could feel different, what feels the most comfortable and is giving you the most confidence right now as you take over?
Yeah, I would say I just feel like I'm playing like me again. I just feel comfortable. You know, I feel comfortable to step out there, and I don't have to play for anybody. I just get to go play free, and just feel at peace right now. So.
I know Dabo talked late last year. He was talking about sometimes you hold the ball a little too long. That's something that you showed being a freshman and a freshman. Where do you feel like you are just in that facet of your game? Do you feel have a better pocket presence? You feel like, or know when to get that time in your head?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say I only had one bad play holding the ball. I had a lot of bad plays, but only one bad play when it comes to holding the ball. It was just down there in the red zone when we were coming out. It was just looking for the back, but he ended up protecting, so I just kind of got – it was just a tough one. It was a tough scenario. Just got to throw it away. But, yeah, I would definitely say that's been part of my game that I've been really working on since January, and just pocket presence and just, finding times to get rid of it. And I'd say that's definitely something that I've been working on.
Is that something that just comes with experience, or are there specific drills or things you could work on?
Yeah, there's definitely, there's a lot of pocket presence drills that I work on, and, some of my old QB coaches have taught me through the years, and I've just learned throughout the years. And so just really working on those, in between practices. And, me and some of the other QBs, we were doing, January, February, 2-3 times a week, just, before spring ball ever started. So whenever we get into skills and drills, I'll definitely be, hitting that for three times a week. That's very rarely are you ever going to take a 3-step drop and not have to do some type of pocket movement. So just always working on some things, but also major movements.
I know that you played with the guys that you played with today. They're fantastic. But are you looking forward to getting everybody back in August, getting a full roster of receivers, and finally seeing what you guys can do?
Yeah, 100%. I think we've gotten little glimpses of it throughout the past couple of weeks, and it's been fun. I mean, it's gonna be great to have Bo back, and we still got. I think we have 7 scholarship receivers out right now, which is just that's a lot. So it'll be fun to get Bo and Adam, and Jake just got a little tweaked up today. Just didn't want to push it, but it'll be so fun. I think that's the biggest thing I've seen this year is our receivers, just the depth, but also just the skill that they have. Just throughout spring, Cole has had an amazing spring. It's been so fun to see him just, we all knew it was in there, but just really just kind of get to work, and just super excited for him to kind of have a true not off season, but just a true summer to really just work on his craft. Specs had a great spring so far, and Antonio's just continuing to work. I think he's just kind of not that his ego ever got big, but just he's not listening to the crowd, not listening to the noise. He's just working, and that's been great to see. So.
Speaking of glimpses, you had that quick, what I would call a pop pass to Brenny.
Yeah.
There early, 20-yard gain, quick release. Is that kind of a glimpse of what we can expect once the season starts too?
Yeah, I would say so.
That quick game.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I like it. It's it's a lot of play action RPO stuff, so brings me back to high school sometimes.
Do you feel like because you hear that word RPO because you're not necessarily live today?
Yeah.
We're not able to see that.
Yeah. I feel like there's a couple times where I got loose, and I think they cut me a few yards short, and but I can't wait to kind of get loose and get out there running.
So at this point in the offense, what do you feel most comfortable with, and where are some areas maybe you feel like you still need to work to get more comfortable?
Yeah, more comfortable, I would just say just continue to learn the offense. Like I said, we're only 6-7 weeks into this thing, and I think we've had a great spring so far. Just with Coach Riley coming in, just guys are just it's a new just kind of tone, just a new tone was set, and it's been great. It's been great. Just guys are locked in and just ready to work. And but I would say the most comfortable is just I feel just great about our offense. Just the personnel that we have in there. Every time I step on the field, whether it's the ones or twos, I don't feel like we've got a short link out there. It's just I feel confident in everybody that we have, and I think we just have so much depth this year that I love. So.
Is it also safe to say that we didn't see the full offense today? Not a lot of two-back sets, ships out. Yeah. It is what it is. It's a scrimmage kind of with who you got.
Yep, definitely. We ran what we ran.
What percentage of the offense would you say you guys ran today?
I'm not sure. I have no idea.
What's been your impression of Harris? Getting a lot of first team work with O-line.
Yeah, Harris has been great. Just super excited for him, and he's stepped up, and he's been working. He just kept his head down and keep working, but he gets opportunities and he takes advantage of it, and that's probably been the best thing that I've seen from him, just taking advantage of every rep he's getting. Whether it's against Tyler or Peter or just anybody. He's just he's working, and he's showed that he's got so much potential. So.
And now for you, as you head into the summer, you sit here and you leave today. What is Cade going to say? This is what I'm going to do over the summer. This is what I'm going to get better at.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't wait to just lead this offense and lead this team throughout the summer. And we were just talking as a team a second ago, and Coach Lee says, when we show up in August, first day of fall camp, we want to see the best Antonio Williams we've ever seen. We want to see the best Blake Miller we've ever seen. We want to see the best Cade we've ever seen. And I'm just excited to just push guys to places they've never been before, in a good way. Just encourage guys and just lead them. And I think I'm just so excited for the guys that we have coming back. And but just going to the summer, just excited for skills and drills. Excited to get to work. I think the summer is just really when the team transforms. So.
Cade, how's the QB room been with the income freshman Vizina and Helms kind of being the other veteran, kind of helping everybody out? What's it been like? What's the attitude been in the QB room this past spring?
Oh, it's been so fun. Just love the room right now. Just so much joy. It's so fun with Coach Riley and CB and Hunter and Paul and Trent. It's a blast right now. And just we're just out here playing ball and just having fun. Just getting to work every day. It's so fun.
I know the wide receiver core was mentioned earlier. I feel like we saw a lot of the tight ends, whether it's either Jake or Pope. Just talk to me what it's like to have guys like them on your side just day in, day out.
Yeah, we definitely I think we used the tight ends a little bit more than we were thinking going into the day. But I think they were, like I said earlier, the DB's probably the best I've seen all spring so far. Just as a group, and they were just they did great just playing our receivers. Just they're playing tight, and but it just kind of opened up the tight end game. They weren't covering them sometimes, and you saw a lot of times they were funneling to Antonio, and Banks would come wide open, and same thing with Jake. So just trying to ID that and find that, and just find the open guys. So.
I know the summer was mentioned a lot earlier. Just any particular goals? You said you really just enjoyed just the grind and everything and whatnot. Just what kind of goals do you have in store for this upcoming football year when it comes to summer?
Yeah, I'd say the summer is just it's a time for us to just kind of get to work, and it's very player led. Skills and drills, we're having pretty much 2-3 practices a week, but just as players. No coaches are out there, so. Just a time for leaders to kind of step up in the offense and the defense, and but I mean I think that really makes the team because it's guys having to be pushed or push themselves for the first time ever. So yeah, it's really good for the I think guys that haven't had a full summer yet.
Yeah, and then just going off of that, there's going to be a lot of new guys. Just what are you going to do to just try your best to just help them out making the transition to college football? Because obviously, just with the work that comes with it, it can be really tough.
Yeah, just taking it one day at a time really is just it can be a little bit of a shocker at first, but just realizing that it'll all slow down and the game's faster, but it's fun. It's way more fun. Once the offense is good, so I would say for the receivers coming in, the guys coming on offense, just take it one day at a time.
Way back in the day, Chad Morris told me, he said, I like being on the sidelines calling plays because I can look my quarterback in the eye.
Yeah.
Do you like being able to look your offensive coordinator in the eye and say, this is what I'm seeing, and kind of talk things through?
Yeah, 100%. I love it. I had a similar thing in high school where my head coach was actually calling the plays, and he was on the sideline. So I love it. I love that I can go talk to him, right after I run the play, right after we score a touchdown, hopefully. That I can come talk to him about the drive and just talk through it instead of having to put his headset on. But I could really just talk to him, and just, I don't know, it's just easier. But definitely looking to the sideline and just kind of little things. I like it a lot.
Do you feel like it makes it faster to get the play in? The things are having a little quicker that way?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just a little bit faster. I don't think we had a great tempo today like we have all spring. Probably would have wished that we got the tempo going a little bit faster today, but I would say overall, yeah.
So you saw a lot from the tight ends today, over 100 yards with that group. So how much should we expect from the tight ends this season going forward?
I mean, they had a heck of a day today, and I think the best part of our offense is we're going to be able to spread the ball out. We're going to be able to throw it to every single receiver and run the ball at the same time. So I think they'll get used a lot, but I think that we're not just going to target them the whole time. We're going to spread the ball out and give an opportunity to throw to every single guy out there. So.
with the O-line swap, I guess, a few guys out today. Was it helpful to have a game with, Harris or Tristan at left tackle, that type of stuff? Did that that was helpful for you as a quarterback?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it was great for them. They kind of got to get in there and just kind of have their first start and just really just kind of feel a game day atmosphere and just getting ready for August. So I think it was good.
One more.
That's it.
All right, thank you, Cade.